One of the features and functions we're going to talk about next are the Unit 1 and Unit 2 buttons on the remote control. Unit 1 will control the par lights that are connected to ports 1 and 3 on the back of the bar. Unit 2 is going to control the par lights that are connected to ports 2 and 4 on the back of the bar. Let us show you how to plug those in and how to address them using the menu options on the back of the VersaFlex bar. In this particular model, we have the Tron 7s plugged into ports 1 and 3, and we have the Tri-220s plugged into ports 2 and 4. A very important safety measure to take when connecting or disconnecting the par lights to the VersaFlex bar is you want to make sure that the switch is turned off. You can have your power plug plugged in, just make sure that the switch is turned off. You'll notice ports 1 through 4 on the back of the bar. The Tron 7s are connected to ports 1 and 3. Those are going to be controlled using the Unit 1 button on the remote control. The Tri-220s are connected to ports 2 and 4, and those are going to be controlled by the Unit 2 button on the remote control. Once your par lights have been plugged in, you could turn on the switch. Also, pay attention, there's 4 red LEDs on the back of the bar. Each one of those LEDs corresponds to each one of the ports 1 through 4 for each one of your pars. When you turn it on, just make sure that you notice that all 4 LEDs light up. Now, let's address them using the menu options. Press the menu button and go up to option number 3, which is titled Add-on. Press the Enter button, and the very first option you get is Unit 1. Press Enter, and you could scroll through the different options using the up and down buttons. The Tron 7 happens to be there, but I'm going to show you how to go through the different options. These are the Quad 19s, Tri-220s, Duo 324s, and it goes back to Tron 7. Once you find the par light you're adding to your Unit 1 ports, press the Enter button twice, once, second time. What you want to do now is go up to Unit number 2. Press the Enter button, and that's going to tell you the different options that are available. In this case, Tri-220 is already there, Duo 324, Quad 19, and Tri-220. It doesn't give us the options for the Tron 7s because the bar already knows that the Tron 7s have been used for Unit 1, which is ports 1 and 3. Once you find the ones you want to address to Unit number 2, press the Enter button 2 times. Press the menu button to go back to the standby screen on the VersaFlex bar, and your par lights have now been addressed. Now that you've plugged in, you've addressed the added par lights to your VersaFlex bar, let's go over some features and functions and different ways to use them. You can use the auto button, you can use the sound button, but what that's going to do, it's going to turn on the entire VersaFlex bar. Let's talk about using buttons Unit 1 and Unit 2 on the remote control. When you press a Unit 1 button on the remote control, it's going to turn on the Tron 7s. You can choose 12 different ways of making them look depending on your personal preference. 1 through 6 basically controls the graphic overlay, and you can go through different static colors. 7 through 12 is going to get into graphic overlay as well as the 7 LEDs that are built in to the Tron 7s. Remember, these are RGB-W. The Unit 2 button in this case is going to turn on the Tri-220s. You can also choose 12 different ways on how to make them look depending on your personal preference. Programs 1 through 6 also go through different static colors, and it'll light up this very cool ring effect. Programs 7 through 12 are going to get into this RGB color mixture, and it'll make it look very cool. It'll provide a very nice wash light for your dance floor. But if you don't want to control them independently using the Unit 1 and Unit 2 buttons, remember, you can always press the auto button and it'll light up the entire VersaFlex bar for you. You could then go through 12 different presets to make the entire bar change depending on your personal preference.